swelling down. I mean, my lip was huge. So then I'm in the ER for a couple of hours, and then I'm like, okay, can I go home? They're like, no, we're going to...
Okay, this is Miss Shaun Robinson from TLC.
Keep you. And I'm like, really? So they take me up to ICU, okay? Take me up, but I don't know if you've ever gotten intravenous Benadryl before, but it's like you're loopy. So anyway, they take me up to ICU, but I didn't know I was in ICU at the time. So the next day I'm still on
ICU, that's like, that's not good.
IV. This is now Tuesday. And some friends said they were going to come by and see me. And so I asked the nurse, I said, where am I? They said, ICU. I'm like, ICU? Why do you have me in ICU? But I technically wasn't an ICU patient. I was a progressive care patient because I wanted to make sure the swelling didn't get worse. So, and they didn't have enough progressive care beds. So they put me in ICU. So anyway, I'm in ICU. And they still have me on the IV. So I'm on the IV until Wednesday afternoon. Still Benadryl. And then the swelling goes down. Like in 24 hours, the swelling went down like about 95%. And I took a picture in the hospital. I took a little video and I said, day 3, and I posted it. Why did I do that? Okay. So... I picked up something in the hospital. So anyway, then all these blogs picked up because I'm on a heart monitor also because that's what they do with an ICU. So all these blogs picked it up, what's wrong with Shaun Robinson? She's got heart problems. What's happening to her? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh my God. So I had all these people calling me from all over the country. Anyway, I got out on Wednesday, and I think in the hospital I picked up like a little cold or something because I've been congested since then, and that's why I haven't been doing, a lot of these videos, but any videos actually. So that's what happened. No heart problems or anything more serious than that. But angioedema can be serious, but the way they keep it under control is you just take antihistamine constantly. I don't like to take a lot of medication, and the doctors had to convince me that, I needed to take this medication every day. So every morning I take my antihistamine, and
I need to start taking that every day.
I get like and I'll carry like a Benadryl or something with me just in case.
Yes.
But the key is, there's so many things that can cause angioedema, so trying to figure out what exactly I'm allergic to. I had an allergy test, and it found that I have like a mild allergy to histamine. And histamine, if you ever looked up histamine in foods, like every single food has histamine. Like it's in every single food. And so I already don't eat dairy. And I try not to eat anything acidic, something that aggravate acid reflux. And so now if I cut out every food that had histamine in it, it's like I'd be down to ice. I'd only be able to eat ice. That's it. So doctors, my allergist is like, you can go down that rabbit hole of trying to find out what exactly it is that you're allergic to, or you can get on the antihistamine and just kind of keep moving. So that's what I'm doing right now. I might try to, take out certain things from my diet because I'd like to find out what it is. Or it could be environmental. It could be food that had never caused me problems before, but...
It could just be like sinuses. Like, I've noticed, not interrupt her.
Now it's causing me problems. So, and I've been going on Instagram looking up the hashtag angioedema, and I'm seeing all these like anti-inflammatory and, different ways that people who have experienced angioedema, try to ward off an attack, because I'm telling you, it was really, really scary. And if I was about to go on the air looking the way I did, it would not have been pretty. So, anyway. So, thank you for all of your prayers. I had a lot of visitors in the hospital, and friends came and brought me something to eat. And so it was. I'm just very blessed and very lucky. But I'm just still dealing with calls from folks like, "Oh, I just found out you were in the hospital." So anyway, so I want to thank you guys for your concern. I really appreciate it. I just actually came from a funeral. The son of a very good girlfriend of mine passed away
Oh my
suddenly
gosh.
this past week, and it's very tragic and horrible and sad. And so I went to support her, and it was a beautiful service. And one of the things that they reminded us of in the service was that life is short. Um, just enjoy, folks. Treasure every single day. The stuff that gets you upset, just brush it off.
Yes.
Just cherish just every single moment. I'm just sitting in my backyard right now, just looking at all the things. I'm blessed to have plants. I'm blessed to have a table to sit at in my backyard. I'm blessed to have a view. I'm blessed that this is a beautiful day, and I'm blessed to be able to talk to you. So
Goosebumps. Amen.
Every single moment,
Amen.
because you just never know when it's going, to end. So that is my message for today. So I really appreciate.
She is speaking some hard truth. And it's so crazy how I was just talking about some people who are letting all this drama just get to them. You don't want to live your last days feuding and fighting, and having so much anger. I'm not going to push it down anyone's throat, but I'm sure people know by now that I am a Christian. So, you don't, even if you're not a Christian, you don't want to live your life angry and just trying to hurt people. Every one of us has been hurt in many different ways, I'm sure. Unfortunately, there's a lot of us who have been hurt most of our lives. And there's people out there who thinks just because mommy and daddy got a divorce, that was like the worst life, worst childhood ever. But believe it or not, just about every one of us has a story to tell, and something that has affected us where it affected our whole life. So I just don't think, like she said, you need to just have gratitude. Thank God for, y'all don't have to, but I know I live my life because I know this is obviously a temporary place that I will be. But I know I'm going to be on my best behavior as much as I can. Of course, everyone sins every day, but I know where I want to go for eternity, so I'm going to act accordingly. And while I'm here, I don't want to be just angry and mad. I got my hands kind of full with the kids. But yes, like she was saying, gratitude. Thank God you are blessed every single day. As soon as you wake up, you are blessed. You have a reason why you are still here. And it's crazy how things work because, like I was trying to say, and sorry if I repeat myself because I had to stop recording to address my children. But everyone who lives their life, just just angry and miserable. And I know, hurt people hurt people. But unfortunately, it's never just one person hurts someone and then that person hurts that person and then it's done. It's just a train reaction. It keeps on going, like you hurt someone, so that person's gonna hurt you even worse, and then you're gonna hurt that person even worse, and it's just gonna go back and forth, and it just needs to stop, because you don't want to, like I said, you don't want to live your life, your last days, because no one knows when they're gonna go. No one knows. So you don't want to live your last days just fighting and like arguing, and not only fighting and arguing, but you're being really, really ugly to people. And not only that, but you're hurting yourself. Like that quote, who is it from? Where it's like you drink the poison, but you expect your enemy to die. Like, it's really just hurting you, you more. Who's that? But yeah, is what it is. And again, that was Shaun Robinson. I don't know if people saw it. I was going to report this story, like when they were saying like she was hospitalized and they couldn't like air anything, and like whenever I was reading on it, nothing was specific. So I'm like, how am I going to do a video, or why would I do a video whenever it's, it could just be nothing, I'm not trying to, what is it? I guess it could be clickbait. I don't know. But I will put this video up because it's from, Mrs. Robinson herself letting people know that she is okay. And like I was saying earlier, I've noticed myself, like within the past year actually, I don't know what's going on in our environment and the outside, but my allergies and my sinuses have never been worse. Like, it's pretty much like every single day. So I make sure I always have a few Benadryls with me wherever I go, because something's always going to happen. I should probably get me a doctor and try to see if I have to like actually take medication, which I hate taking medication daily. But anyways, there you go, from Shaun Robinson from TLC. She does that, not the reunions, the tell-alls. That's what it is. So, thank God she is okay. And like she said, just have gratitude, Everything is a blessing.